Once to the game, back with another episode. I'm sorry that I missed the past 2 weekends with uploads. Had some things going on, wasn't able to get you guys the content. I apologize. But now we're here, episode 13, What's to the Game Season 4 podcast. And today's episode is a great one and important one, a one that I'm excited to bring to you today. And it's about mental health. Misconception in sports is the theme of this season of the podcast, and there are a lot of misconceptions around mental health and athletes. There are a lot of misconceptions about mental health in general. I covered the athlete's point of view, so I'm going to cover mental health in today's episode. You are human. I know you're strong. I know you're fast. You have great will, work ethic. You know how to persevere, but you're still human. Sports kind of has taken that away from you. Sports has not allowed you to really, truly feel all the emotions and all the struggles that normal human beings feel on a day-to-day. But sports, even though it is a good representation of life, but it's also a facade and distorts your perception of reality. If you have mental health problems, you're not broken. I don't care what a coach or a teammate or a general manager tells you. And if you have a chronic disorder in terms of depression, schizophrenia, or whatever it may be, it doesn't mean that you can't perform. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough to do your job or play your sport at any level. And I understand as well that there are consequences to admitting these things, and you may not be able to talk about them on a platform or voice these concerns or voice what you're going through to your team or coaches, because they will deem you as broken. They will say that you can't do the job, that you're mentally weak, you don't have the confidence. Whatever they will say, that doesn't make it true though. People are gonna say what they're gonna say, and you can't please everyone. But you have to look out for yourself. Voice what you're going through with the people that matter. Whether that's your close friends, your family, psychiatrist, whoever that the problem may be stemming from, work on that. Don't fight those battles silently. A silent battle is a lost battle. You have to talk about these things, get help, do whatever you got to do to continue to get better each and every day. Because there's no magic pill, there's no bean, there's no giant bean plant you can plant and get all the secrets. It's a daily thing, and you have to continue to work towards getting better and living your life to the fullest. Now that I went through that little monologue, I want to talk about some specific things in terms of athletes and mental health. First things first is performance anxiety. I know it's easy to say someone choked or someone is not built for the big moments, but let's just understand that sometimes in those situations, it's bigger than basketball or football or the sport, whatever it is. Some people have performance anxiety, and that same performance anxiety may affect you in things non-sports related, in terms of dealing with your partner, in terms of taking tests, dealing with expectations that your family has set upon you. It's easy to just lump performance anxiety into the normal sports talk of not being clutch, But if you have performance anxiety, understand that you have it and don't try to pretend that you don't have it, because the first thing you got to do is accept that you have an issue. I'm going to read you the definition of performance anxiety. It says, apprehension and fear of the consequences of being unable to perform a task or of performing it at a level that will raise expectations or even better task achievement. If you didn't know what performance anxiety means, then that's the definition. And in layman's terms, it's basically your fear of not being able to live up to expectations in terms of the tasks you have to perform, whether it's playing or something outside of sports. Not being able to live up to those expectations, and you get anxiety from that. All athletes have a little bit of that in them, because especially first game jitters, a little nervousness, the butterflies, you're always going to feel that as an athlete, and it goes away throughout the game. But the thing that is most important and key about defeating that anxiety, that nervousness of a game or being able to perform, whatever you're doing, is to accept it. I know Kobe said that's what he did. He wouldn't try to pretend that he wasn't nervous. Allow yourself to be nervous. You're human. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to have anxiety because you want to do well. Allow it, accept it. Don't go in your head trying to say, no, I'm not nervous. It's not that. Say it. Say, I'm nervous. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Say it, accept it, and you'll be able to move past it. A lot of people go through a lot of different things in terms of mental health, like depression, overthinking. You have to accept those things and try to work towards bettering yourself each and every day. Also, something that will help out your mental health is limiting the toxicity. Whether it is not talking to certain people, like I said in the episode, we're talking about preparing for a game, the do's and the don'ts. You can't be talking to certain people that bring down negative energy, bad vibes. Limiting your social media intake. You see a whole bunch of toxicity on your timelines on Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. Comparing yourself to other players, like seeing what numbers they put up, where they're performing at, like just doing what you can to cut down on the noise and just more so focus on yourself and your life and things that you enjoy. Not necessarily just your sports, just focus on the positive things in your life and bring positive energy around yourself. But all of this leads back to one thing, which is confidence, because that's the reason why mental health can be an issue for athletes, because it affects your confidence. Whether it's your performance anxiety that makes you overthink and get nervous where you don't feel confident in your abilities, your overthinking, your depressions, or whatever it is you may be going through, it all affects your confidence. And as an athlete, if you don't have confidence, you can't play the way you want to play. So understand this, confidence, all confidence is irrational. It does not come from a place of rational thinking. Because you did this, that's going to make you confident. Because you said this, that's going to make you just have to have that belief. And it's easier said than done. Confidence is all faith-based. Having faith in yourself, having faith in the work that you put in, that you were good enough and that you're meant to be in this situation, performing the way you're going to perform, which is going to be great. You deserve that. And it doesn't come from a rational thought process. Just like religions, it does not come from facts and studies. It comes from your inner belief. You have to have that inner belief in yourself. And like I said, it's easier said than done. But just understand, you're not going to think yourself into confidence. You just have to believe, quiet your mind, and just believe that you are good enough. And the results are not a direct indication of what type of player you are. You have a bad game where you shoot 1 for 10. That doesn't mean you're a bad player. It means you had a bad game. You always have the confidence that the next shot is going to go in, the next play is going to get made, the next pass is going to get caught. Whatever your sport is, you're going to do your job. You have to have that within yourself, and it does not come from an irrational place of mind. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope that people found some good information in today's episode, some good perspectives. If you're dealing with mental health problems, please do not ignore them, accept them, find help, talk to people that are close to yourself, talk to whoever you got to talk to, professional. A silent battle is a lost battle, and it doesn't make you a worse person or a better person by having or not having certain mental health problems. But you got to put yourself first and take care of what you got to take care of. Please like the video, subscribe, like the video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and like the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode once again, and I'll be back next week with more content.
If you're a trainer looking to take your business to the next level, Jimble's got you covered. Scheduling, streamlined bookings, and payments make it easier than ever for you to focus on the important things. The team at Jimble created a platform that connects its users to athletic facilities, training, and events. So if you're looking for a better way to run your business and engage your community, tap in. You can find us at jimble.us. That's GYMBLE.us, or on Instagram at JimbleApp.